like to say, Navi have better odds this game, regardless of what GGBet has put up there for us. I do think that their draft is a bit, I don't know. I like the QoP. I think PA might do okay. I think this laning phase will be really telling to the way the game goes for Navi. I think Void Spirit needs to have an okay game in this offlane, which might be tough against Ench Luna, and I think PA needs to have a good game, which I'm not totally sure how this matchup is going to go. Shaker sometimes gives away lanes, but he's already got the ward to start. Furion can do really well. It looks like they're actually going aggro try. Never mind. Aggro try Luna.
Yeah, with Luna up here versus... They're going to aggro straight into the PA and try to make her life a living hell earlier than later. Or at least maybe if it was just like the last game, didn't they start briefly in a tri lane just for like asserting dominance or just getting that bit of a head start?
Last time they stayed tri lane the whole time, but it was in the safe lane. And they had Enigma denying creeps and just kind of soloing in the off lane.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
It could work out here for them. PA can get some CS with Dagger from distance and has Blink Strike to get away, so he's kind of okay in these 2v3 situations. I think if Clockwork can secure some kills on either Furion or TA, I think TA might be a really easy gank for if Clock can get a fast level 2.
Feels like a lot of ifs and a lot of pressure for more so Na'Vi to kind of get it done. We see already, they're trying to utilize their aggro lane to its full effect. Can they get the finish? Yes, they can. The last right click is going to be there for the Earthshaker, and they are successful in taking down that PA. Redemption on the ward, I suppose, but whatever the case may be, she's got to make her swift return, and we'll see if Earthshaker continues to hang around here and try to bully this PA, or if they want to change things up. We are seeing the full creep pull, though, on the bottom half. Clockwork able to kind of snag that one away.
Yeah, he's going to take it back here, and this entire creep wave will give him level 2, which means then he'll have the freedom to rotate. I think middle is the rotation he wants to make. No sense really fighting this tri-lane of Viking GG straight up. They probably just have the better tri-lane with Luna, especially when Luna gets her aura.
Yeah, not sure exactly what Clock can bring to the top lane.
But TA could be a really easy kill. QoP is so easy to gank for.
Almost taking down TA. Yeah. Has that refraction there, but is really bringing it onto Boom. Magical did have the laning advantage in the previous game as well, so he's already warmed up on this Queen of Pain.
Yeah, he's got the Sentry now, so you can't dodge the Shadow Strike with Meld.
Always a good idea to have those sentries ready, especially against the TA. Certainly if she will inch closer to that level 6 mark. Top lane, Sleep's being traded. Earthshaker decides to bail out, but look at this. Crystallize looking to jump on in, forces out the Fissure to stun her. And now Crystallize is going to have to do this long loop-de-doop with this Centaur bullying them back. It's going to be an awkward road.
All right, Clockwork's level 2. He's got boots. Can he make a play? This ward is going to spot him, unfortunately, so mid lane might not be an option for him.
Yep.
However, TA appears to not realize what's going on.
Oh, now it starts heading north. Could rendezvous with the Earthshaker, who has Fissure and commits it.
That's okay. Clock's going to keep going.
Oh, he's like, I might just get the Earthshaker. Brings him in with the cogs. And I like Boom's trying to get the cog down for him. They surround him. And will TA at least try to revenge? Nope, can't do it. So good follow through from So Bad to at least get the support kill. Gets that early level 2 thanks to the creep pull from earlier and puts it to work right away. We want to see where he minds his business here moving forward. And like you were anticipating, he's hanging around the mid lane more so. Doesn't really have much he can bring to the top lane. So pressure the TA.
Just thinking about his next play here. Focusing on mid is definitely a good idea. But if he can kind of hover between mid and top, it'll put a lot of pressure on them.
Yeah, he's like kind of running parallel to where the Earthshaker's doing, and now he's made his appearance to the top, and it's now a 2-on-1, catching out the Enchantress. Real nice snipe there. Yeah, like you said, they are able to at least get the little courier kill.
And PA's got 9 CS, so didn't suffer too terribly. 10 CS now to Luna's 17, probably 20 CS after this wave. Shaker's now forced to play around mid lane, so the tri lane is kind of over for Viking.
Yeah, Magical eating a lot of damage here. It is 4-minute rune time, and Magical able to snipe up the regen rune.
But Shaker hit him immediately.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think she has the bottle for it, so it does get canceled right away, but at least takes it away from the Earthshaker, I guess, on the other side. Rotation coming out, it's Toby. He's going to go back for the double camp pull. You know, he gets the lane kind of to himself and is just equalizing it so that he can get as much of that wave to the safer side of the map.
Clock's going for it.
Yep.
I don't think it's cut off.
Fissures out, but they separate both paths. Boom. Hit with the assault now. Has really no way to make it out from here unless Earthshaker can bail him out somehow. Can't do it, so man, look at this killing spree suddenly for the Clockwork, turning into quite the value pickup in this game.
Yeah, Quap really needs a bottle though, so hopefully he can get some CS here. Yeah, he's gonna skip the null. Get that bottle. Wishes he had it before the bounty run, so he could bottle a safe one. Maybe he'll hold. Maybe they'll leave that one there for him to get later. After his bottle comes back out on the chicken.
And how much of this kind of spawns from the choice to really go with the aggro lane call? And do you think that's still the right kind of call to have been made now that we see things pan out a bit?
Well, I wasn't sure how the Furion versus Phantom Assassin matchup would go in the top lane. Maybe Viking felt like it wouldn't go really well for them. But what they've kind of done here is they've gave Void Spirit a free game. They've also give Quap a free game. And PA is a hero that doesn't really dominate lanes anyways. So, I mean, yeah, she loses her lane, but she's going to come catch up, I would think.
Yeah, she could certainly be that insurance policy and a sleeper hero, as they are, as you mentioned, sleeping on the Void Spirit, and the Quap is able to kind of get the win in the mid lane too as they rotate over, get the catch on the TA, and look to add further pressure where possible. The runes have spawned to haste, and Earthshaker is able to nab it up from behind.
Poor Quap, really wanted that. I mentioned I thought that this game would be heavily decided upon laning phase. I'd say laning phase is going really well for Na'Vi. They're getting farm on all their heroes, and where'd Furion go? Furion went top to push the tower, so PA immediately ports bottom.
And they're swinging again mid lane here. Earthshaker and TA going to get cogged up, but it's a 3-on-2 with Na'Vi having the numbers. It looks like they will get the finish. TA not able to get close enough for even an attempted deny.
Oh, I was going to mention. So Na'Vi had an early Bane this game. I believe it was 2-3. Like Bane Quap, I think. And Viking GG had Earthshaker as their only stun, and then later in the draft they picked Earthshaker, Ench, and then they picked TA, Luna, Furion, which basically the Lucid Beam is the only stun. So Fiend's Grips might be really effective later in the game.
Yeah, with not too many answers to it. We do see Bane kind of get muscled down there and finished off from the hands of TA, but Clockwork able to get an answer himself. He now will face consequences from that as Viking GG gather behind the tower to clean them out, and suddenly TA's got a double kill under her belt.
Did you see if that Quap bolt hit the TA?
No, I did not.
I think maybe it missed, or he just got refraction off right before it hit him. I kind of think it missed though. So that actually got Bane killed, and then actually got Clock killed as well, if that was the case.
Unfortunate misfire. May have a replay or not to check it out, but whatever the case may be, it's going to be on cooldown for the time being, and powerful utility that Na'Vi are just going to have to sit on. Obviously, it was put out there that the pressure was on Na'Vi to be successful through the laning phase, and you can't really afford those kind of missed ultis and opportunities here as they wait out for the 8-minute rune.
It's a regen top. Everybody run for it.
And they are just running right across. It will be Pasha first on the scene. Magical's able to sweep in, pick it up. And smoke time.
Clock's in trouble bottom.
Yes, he is. Toby able to get the last hit.
He claimed the bounty.
Bounty has been claimed. I'm not sure exactly what that means. I'm sure
you get bonus battle pass points.
Battle pass points.
Not in private lobbies though.
More importantly, just a little bit of that extra BM flavor to your competitive games. Let them know we're coming for you. It's like the Babe Ruth call out for a home run.
Yeah, they're going on Luna here.
Jump here for Shad. Shad has the ult. May not want to commit it unless he has more backup. Nature's probably steps in, but gets put right to sleep. And he'll be snoozing on this one. Does finally commit the ult, but it's going to be a hair too late. Still gets blasted down.
Oh, they got the
Enchantress
Quap,
comes in. They get the Quap kill. Toby's ult, I suppose, able to snipe that one down.
It did so much damage.
Wow. And it's ridiculous. Plus the damage it brings for his right click. Nature's Prophet could just turn a tide at a moment. And, well, PA.
Yeah, it did 1,100 damage on Furion there.
Jeez. PA, though, you know, since you mentioned before, rotating to that bottom lane, has been able to kind of freely farm up.
Yeah, so they were actually able to take the bottom tower as Na'Vi with PA and Void Spirit as an off lane. Usually, like, obviously, Furion, when he ports top, he can get the tower with the Treants. But trading the tower actually is really, really good for Na'Vi because their tower push is a little bit lacking in comparison.
Yeah, anything they can take in this early game, they will gladly have.
It opens up a ton of the map for PA to catch farm.
Clock thinking about contesting this outpost as it's 10 minutes.
But he has got some more friends here.
Yeah, he is feeling the aggressive assault. And I believe that means, oh no, they did have the outpost top. So both sides will get their share of that 10-minute XP boost, and now the bounties are looking to get snagged up.
Bane, the bounty. They don't care. They want the...
They want Sweet Nature's Prophet blood.
Are they going to get him, though?
I don't know. He's got
tough.
Sprout. Can he sprout himself out of this? Oh, he'll sprout Pasha out of this. Oh! Oh!
Yes.
Now hit him with the bounty, right? Oh, it wasn't the bounty for Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, hopefully somebody gets those bounty runes. Dire sees it too. They saw both. They got a ward here for the other one. Oh, Quap's gonna bottle them. Maybe.
Quap got this one for sure, and it looks like Pasha will have the direction of the top bounty. I think that means Na'Vi got all 4 bounties from that 10-minute mark.
Things are looking good.
Things are looking good. Certainly better than game number 1. Na'Vi have put themselves in a strong position here as we get ready to approach the mid-game. All these level 6s, even on these supports, are going to start coming together now.
Bane's getting 6 now. Clock has Tome coming on the chicken, so he'll have his 6 as well. And I don't know if I ever finished my point earlier, but I don't think Viking GG has a lot of cancels for Fiend's Grip this game. So it could be really good versus their TA, who's going to buy BKB, or their Luna, who will eventually get BKB as well.
Yeah, I was just going to say, who is your best target, best scenario in a team fight? If it's a 5-on-5 and everything's breaking out, it's maybe Luna pre-ulti, if possible, and then TA otherwise.
Yeah, well, if Bane gets enough ranged, like a Keen Optic or an Aether Lens or something, then, oh, here we go.
So they commit the grip onto Nature's Prophet here, and it will be full duration and swift takedown. Will there be a response? Shad's here. Loosen Beam. Impetus. But he gets the sleep off. Oh, nice. They take away the sleep so that she can get close for another Loosen Beam. Still needs more, though.
He's going to get him.
Oh, the urn. The urn. And there will ultimately be the last Loosen Beam and finish.
Yeah, Clockwork was picked as a counter pick this game for Earthshaker. So as long as he can get on top of the Shaker, Viking GG will be very much lacking in their disables.
Onto Quap. There's the jump of the Clockwork to give the space, I guess, for Quap. A little out of position nonetheless. Toby steps in, sprouts up the clock, tries to retreat from Magical on the high ground, who does have that DD. They focus and finish off the Clockwork there. Bit of mispositioning and approach, but hey, here we go. Sonic Wave from the low ground, and there's the jumping from Pasha to go for the finish and takes down Nature's Prophet. The cleanup there also onto Soleri as they get the Enchantress. Now Boom slept up, hit with the urn. They flank in. There's the fissure.
It misses.
But yeah, they're not going to stop the approach of Na'Vi on this one. And it's a double kill for Bane. Oh, here we go. Eclipse from the back. It's Shad showing up. Not going to get enough damage to execute as the creeps are able to soak a bit of the ulti there at the end.
Yeah, we're having some missteps from Viking GG here.
Oh, man, and they chase on. The numbers continue. The fight goes on as now Nature's Prophet's back in.
It's a bloodbath.
Clock goes down. I believe that's his second takedown. He didn't buy back for that one, right? I think the fight would just went that long.
He just respawned and then ported back in and then died immediately again.
Jeez Louise. Can't feel too good.
Shaker actually was lacking mana, where he Echo Slammed this Quap and then had to pop a Mango to get the Fissure mana, which would have led to a Meld Strike connecting, which I don't know if it would have been enough damage for a kill, but it's kind of what they were going for. And it actually, yeah, the Quap got out easily, was able to turn it with the ultimate. And then the next Fissure missed the Void Spirit, who ended up living with barely any HP. So Shaker making some missteps here.
for now, Na'Vi kind of take back into the jungle. It didn't seem like PA was really too involved with much of that. Massacre's had the time in the bottom lane to keep farming up as she inches closer to finishing out that Desolator. Definitely accelerate her damage in these fights.
Yeah, she's keeping up in farm. Not too far behind TA or Luna, who have built-in farming tools.
Jump out from the Clockwork. Isolates the Enchantress. Tries to heal up. Dish out a bit of damage. Good impetus damage. Quap does die to the hands of Toby, and that ulti also significant damage onto Bane as he tries to limp out from this one. TA sweeps up, cleans out Clockwork, and they're not done yet. Shad moving in, a little low on mana. They know Pasha's on the high ground here. Hops down to the low ground. Shad gets that finish onto Bane, but Pasha is able to step away. Oh, have I spoken too soon? They hit him with the fissure.
No, he's okay.
Yeah, he makes the spirit.
But the bounty rune.
But yep, you got 15-minute bounties about to come out. But
they're lucky spectators don't get to play.
Oh, you are a musical chairs champion? Is this your game?
No. Well. Oh, we got some players. Perfect.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Hopefully it's a long pause. Never mind, we're going.
Damn. Well, fortunately, we will not know who wins this round of the musical chairs. As we get back underway, bounties are going to be out. Earthshaker to grab one bottom. But Crystallize is there. Not stunned. Hit with the fissure. Clockwork shows up.
He's looking for the angle.
Needs 3 seconds, but too much distance going to be made at this point, and he will join the rest of his Viking GG side. So one thing that was talked about a lot for Viking GG's draft during the panel, Peter, was the benefit of having TA and being able to take the Roche and that timing. And that's like kind of around this timing, I think they were saying. So is that going to be pretty high on the priority list here for Viking GG and trying to take a Roche?
Yeah, but I think they need this mid tower first. They need to make a play for that, and that play probably comes around TA getting her Blink Dagger. Maybe they'll just go with the Deso though, or Shaker getting his Blink. They need to wait for some of these items before they're ready to take on a fight. The game is quite even, so they're not at a big advantage where they can just roll over Na'Vi.
Timing's obviously put off a bit because both sides have been getting a bit more frisky on the fighting front here. I mean, 12 to 14 at 16 minutes in.
I'm having a bit of a brain blast at the moment.
Brain blast?
Yeah, I'm having a brain blast. I'm noticing that Viking GG is actually using Luna the same way that they use Vengeful Spirit in some of their second pick drafts that we saw in previous days.
Okay.
Luna is basically an aura machine for the 22 pick carry. It's very similar to also what we saw like OG do at TI with the one position Wisp, right? They have their 22 pick, which is their TA in this game, for example, who is their, he is their god carry, right? And they're just buffing him up with all of their auras. And yeah, they're going to let him put in some work.
I like that.
They did it before with Venge, and now they've done it with Luna. And I had flamed a Luna the other day for doing this Helmet Dominator Yasha build. Oh, action on mid, maybe?
Yeah, a hard jump on for the Earthshaker. That is quick and easy work. Bounties have been claimed.
2 bounties. It's pretty annoying how they both pop up like that.
Yeah, that could be tilting a bit. But, yeah, I mean, it's a good theory for sure. I'm curious the benefits of going for either or Luna or Venge if the opportunity presents itself. They both do have, while they're able to itemize and bring a lot of that utility with their auras and such, and the Helm of the Dominator, Luna gets this crazy ultimate team fight tool, while Vengeful's more of like a swap save, maybe initiator kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So I guess they each have their own place, but still bring the same formula. That means that TA's got to be the one to kind of really dish out the deeps and the right click and really bring the scaling.
Yeah, it's important that she stays high on net worth, keeps farming, doesn't have deaths.
She's going to be allocated time, though. You got Nature's Prophet on your team.
Yeah, she had a rough mid lane. Yeah, Furion can also put in a lot of right-click carry work. But he has gone for mech and drums. So he's also going for a Vlad. So he's also just auraing it up.
Yeah, he's got to be near the team, essentially. Which, when Nature's Prophet can go down 2 different roads. Either you're playing with the team or you're really not. You're kind of split pushing and adding your pressure elsewhere. And it looks like he's going down, being with the team where necessary. TPing in when the fight's going to be committed.
Shaker's got his blink and an immediate smoke. The play is to either retake your Ancients, but they're already farming their Ancients. what's the plan here?
I mean, Navi's on the low ground nearby. They might be granted a big opportunity here if they hang around, but they're already on the slip on the other side. They're going to be spotted. This could be wonderful for Earthshaker. He fishers out, jump in, dunk onto 2, and they are evaporated. Navi got to get the hell out. Viking are here in full force. They spot out Pasha. They hit him with a loosened beam, but they're going to quickly surround him.
Seems like Navi knew that Viking was coming at them, and they chose to just kind of take the fight anyways. I think they probably could have been a bit more patient there and just stayed on their high grounds. And just kind of waited to see where Viking GG would have gone. The only threat that they're on the clock here. He's going to die too. This might be Roshan.
Yeah, how convenient. You can go right into the Roche and get that taken off the agenda as well.
These guys just play really solid, man. Like, you see it, they just wait for their item timings. Shaker gets a blink, immediately smoke up, try and find any kind of a fight, execute your team fight, get a pick.
We'll check it out again here. Look at this beautiful setup. The Fissure's there, the opportunity's there, and Earthshaker doesn't hesitate. Jumps in, just wipes out the PA, wipes out the Bane, and Navi just start hemorrhaging out from that point.
Navi has no business being even in the river at this point. They aren't farming those Ancients down there. So what are they doing?
And it's not like they've achieved any sort of new item that says they need to take a fight.
The PA needs her BKB.
Yeah. And that's still a ways off, and certainly being taken down that fight's going to take things a bit longer. That kill right there helps things a bit, I suppose, you know, being able to snag up the Earthshaker kill, but the ball is in Viking GG's court. They have the Roche, they have the Aegis, and a new burst of income as we see Magical has to sidestep pressure and even coming in from the Nature's Prophet now. And even supports are getting in on some nice items here for Viking GG. Glimmer done. Even more to enable either the TA or Luna when they're trying to dish things out.
Ooh. Quap skipped her ultimate. I'm trying to skip her ult and okay.
Are you don't have the brain blast for that one, unfortunately?
I've seen it all. I've seen it all. This actually just increases the damage on it by 110.
Yeah.
I don't really see the downside in leveling it up.
More mana, I guess. That's not like the cooldown goes up even, so yeah.
I mean, you just lose out on a point in either Shadow Strike or Blink. So, just valuing the mobility, I suppose, over the team fight for now. They're not really in a spot where they want a team fight anyways until they have their BKBs.
Yeah, obviously going to look to stall things out more so, given the life of the Aegis.
Well, I don't know about obviously. They did take that last team fight pretty willingly.
Yeah. I mean, now with them having the Roche and the Aegis, I would hope that they've learned their lesson. Like, if we could take a fight before, we can't do it now.
They got the lesson slammed into them by Earthshaker.
Yeah, some lessons hurt, and they could be costly. But if there's a time to learn anything, the time's got to be now for Navi. So practice patience. Wait for the BKB, try to stall things out for the Aegis. You're probably going to lose a tower or two, but if you can make them work for it, that would be advised.
Looks like Viking GG is pretty content. Just, oh, never mind. Echo Slam is up and a smoke is popped.
Yep, Arcane Rune picked up from Shad. They have the Luna show herself in the mid lane. And they'll begin to head up into Navi territory here, and they could end up pincering in with Nature's Prophet in the lane. Navi might see that as an opportunity. They're going to get enclosed here.
No BKB.
PA, not the one spotted out. It's Bane who's going to get jumped. The follow through there from Earthshaker, and he does manage to blink strike away just narrowly. And they turn it around and do manage to blast down the Earthshaker. He will have committed the dunk already, but he's going to be out from this fight moving forward. Nice snag on the Pasha with the Sprout, and the follow-throughs there with TA, and that's suddenly a double kill for her.
All right, not too bad. Kind of dodged a bullet there. They reacted to the Bane rather than kind of waiting for that bigger kill. I think they saw PA at the very end, but PA saw that they saw her, and she blinked away before that Echo Slam came in.
Real narrow here as we see the jump from Bane. The Echo comes out, but PA is already gone. And Earthshaker gets finished off for his troubles. So Navi, that could have been obviously a lot worse, almost game-ending, certainly if they got the jump on the PA, but they will live for another fight.
Not terrible, but Navi's looking like they're in a bit of trouble this game, just based on how far they are behind at the moment.
More trouble here, bottom lane. Toby moves in, sprouts up clock. He's forced to ult out and does manage to make it away, but oh my god, he gets smacked on the back for it. He'll be fine, but needing to ult to make it out from trouble never looks good.
I'm surprised Navi isn't carrying any more Sprout clear. You know, like a little Quelling Blade on Bane or Clockwork or some Tangos or something.
Yeah, I mean, even PA doesn't have one on hand, right? Or no, the chop?
He can blink.
Oh, the
so
blink.
It's not
that's
terrible.
Right. That's right.
But yeah, he'll probably swap the Quelling Blade back in once he finishes the BKB. He's got 2 components in there at the moment.
Yeah, always good even if your supports have something or some option, whether it's bailing themselves out or their cores out.
Yeah, it's
potential trouble.
I mean, to be disabled by a 6-second Sprout that has an 8-second cooldown is pretty bad. So if you're getting sprouted, you're probably going to eventually die if you can't get out of it.
Toby finds the haste rune that spawns top and goes top lane to keep that pressure back while the rest of his team is knocking through this tier 2. And well, there's the expiration of the Aegis here. Viking GG take that one little scuttle in the top lane, but don't do too much else with it. They still have at least one other tier 2 in the bottom lane they can finish out. So we'll see if this is going to be the call of time for Navi, Peter, because they have the BKB now complete on PA. They see it as they're harassing him with the creep here.
Yeah, but Viking G, recognizing the situation of the game, they realize that they don't really have a huge advantage in any team fight at the moment. This is probably one of the better timings for Navi to be able to take a fight, and Viking G just isn't going to let them have it.
We'll look to dodge them straight out or try to go for their own smoke approach.
They are going, okay.
Yeah.
I was worried about Quap there. She was getting, looked like she was going to try and cut that wave, and Shaker was headed there.
Yeah, he certainly could have caught her out with the blink, but he's got Echo up again.
Smoke from Navi.
Smoke from Navi's side. Okay, it looked like Viking may have considered smoking themselves here soon, but will Navi catch him out before that happens? They're in the neighborhood.
No wards on Navi right now, so it's kind of hard for them to take a fight on the other side of the river.
Yeah, Viking are kind of hanging around their vision, which is in the Navi side. So these two teams may end up missing each other at this point.
Yeah, no one looking to take a big risk at the moment and advance to an area of the map that isn't theirs.
All right, well, next up on the agenda for this PA after finishing out the BKB seems to be the Basher, which was already mentioned on the panel how beneficial something like the Abyssal has been for PA these days with its new Blink Strike.
It's huge. It's added. It's been such a huge buff, the mobility of Abyssal Blade for so many melee heroes.
Yeah, Ursa, I know, is another one that comes to mind that really loves that change.
Honestly, every hero. Like, even the mobility heroes that do buy it, they just get another spell. They're even more mobile.
Mobility certainly never hurts, as we'll see if the time is going to be permitted there for Navi to keep farming it up.
They smoked while on Dire, so they're going to try and flank. They don't have vision of Navi, but they think they know where they are. So TA is going to lead with Refraction.
They'll spawn one side, but TA's on the high ground on the other, waiting for the opportunity to make the jump. Earthshaker's still waiting on that low ground with the Fissure, but Magical's already made the jump in commitment, but Sonic Wave,
a lot of spells for
not
Enchantress.
fighting the biggest target and only the Enchantress. While they get the finish onto PA now, one more right click, and the Bane also going to go down.
Oh, TA finished her Monkey King bar, so she pretty much just destroyed PA there.
And they're going to get Pasha too. That's 4 down. Viking GG successful on their approach, and Navi coming from 2 different sides.
Do you see how systematic these guys are about the way that they play? Like, the fact that they're never making any aggressive plays unless they've just hit a timing.
It's as if they've already set these check marks and checkpoints in place for their play,
yeah,
as if we're going to go for this.
If they don't find the fight that they want at that very specific time where they hit that certain timing, then they just wait for their next timing, right? And that's their next smoke. And so every time they're smoking and making an aggressive play, it's leading into huge objectives for them.
My God, they lost 2 sets of racks just like
Luna TA.
that.
Luna TA.
Luna TA. Oh my good. Look at the fight that caused it all here. So coming from 2 different fronts, obviously a lot of dishevelment from Navi's side.
Oh, we've cut back for something. A potential Quap death.
He does make it away, but
send us back to the shreddage that was the TA versus PA.
Yeah, she just happened to have the most convenient timing of an item.
PA was like, oh, I
that
have my
instance.
BKB. I'm ready to fight. And then he gets 2-shot through BKB by the Monkey King bar.
And it's like you have that. You have already everything being amplified from the outside here. Yeah, another look at this moment of brilliance, Peter, as we see the boom, bang,
at the bottom. Distracted and dead.
Damn.
See, our broadcaster looks away for 1 second, and that's how fast.
Well, yeah, they got the Enchantress, sure, you know, committing a lot to dump into that one, but obviously she isn't the biggest threat on the team. Now, a new smoke approach here from Viking. Pasha just happens to walk over being at the wrong place at the wrong time, and he pays the price for it. Viking looking for closure in this one.
Oh, he's
nice.
He's pulling out all the stops.
A little circus act as he jumps to the high ground on that one, but the chase is there.
And Roshan's alive for now.
Viking GG just coming in full force. They look amazing as a team. You know, what I said it many times already. Some leagues consider Division 2. Maybe they qualified in.
Yeah, everyone's having a really good game, besides the Earthshaker.
Tempted snag there from your Quap.
Get out.
Oh.
He's good.
Wow.
Good. All right, Echo Slam down.
Yeah, Echo Slam down, but Aegis
Action
is
bottom.
up, and an Eclipse is also available. Can't quite get the catch on the Crystallize,
Could be an opening for Navi. No TA at this fight.
This is a good time to jump in and look for a secure finish onto the Luna. There
Luna
goes
has no
Sonic
Aegis.
Wave, and they get the Luna down. They will also follow up with a takedown on Toby.
Oh.
Navi getting kills, a jump in from Earthshaker who has no dunk.
No Echo.
Stuns onto only 2 with the Enchant Totem. A buyback from Nature's Prophet. He wants to come in and make things right.
TA's here. Run!
TA, if they can kite this TA, oh, they can't. Crystallize gets shot down. She's big and bad. The trap's there. The slide, though. Toby's back.
Sprouted for 6 seconds.
And TA just jumps right into the trees to finish it out. Now beyond godlike or just godlike? Beyond. Wow. And they'll get this tier 2.
I will say Boom has had a very impressive tournament, and you know, I think some people were mentioning him as potentially the MVP, but you can see the work of the supporting cast in this game. Look how much they just play around him. They enable him. They make space for him so he can hit his item timings. Didn't even win his lane this game. Didn't have like the best laning phase. Still just went to the jungle. Teammate space for him. Got his Deso, got his blink, and then they got active.
And now they're just reaping in the rewards from the supports, just kind of carrying them forward through this game. They get to clean everything up and look good doing it.
PA pops a BKB for a last-ditch effort here.
Yeah, but now is using the back end of that BKB to run away from trouble because that lady just hits way too damn hard for my trouble. This is a Karen coming out from your greatest nightmares now as TA is just sieging it all out. Now entrapped with Clockwork, but she's like, you're trapped in with me, buddy. Finishes him off.
Dude,
Jumps forward, blasts another.
Look at this guy.
Styling and trying to pull out the biggest KDA flex ever.
He's going to die.
But ultimately does drop. That's a godlike bounty streak. Going to be handed over to Magical.
But
Megas.
Could be Megas. We'll see what Luna is right-clicking the buildings. She's committed.
Sweating for it.
But she's Fiend's Grip.
There's nothing that can cancel this Bane.
Please, somebody.
So they do manage to finish her off, and the Megas will not come out.
And all right.
And they're going to get a full 5-man wipe. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This is the beginning of the comeback from Navi.
Oh. Some angry moves coming. Yep, here they go.
Let's get more.
Viking GG just mooing out of tilt at this point.
All right, not able to fully close out. Navi say that there's still a chance for them in this, even though it was...
Imagine there were some buybacks there.
22K of a net worth.
Buyback from PA, buyback from Quap, Bane, and Void Spirit. So 4 buybacks to help them win that fight. Furion actually diebacked there, so...
Navi might respond with their second tower of the game.
Yep. No better time than right now to start getting some towers.
I don't know, though. I mean, this is obviously now Rapier territory for PA. Say she finishes this Rapier, you know, Is there a chance? Have we seen the biggest peak already of this TA? Can somehow PA just get in there, get a couple of crits, and suddenly change things around?
TA is certainly peaked. She is 6-slotted at 30 minutes, so she's at her peak. However, her peak is still really strong, and she's actually about to get 25, so that'll actually, the meld bash will be the true peak. The rapier on PA could be game-changing, for sure. However, she still kind of dies if the TA goes on her. So she's got to stay away from TA and not get stunned by Earthshaker with TA around.
They kind of both need to stay away from each other and allow the supports to kind of set up those kill opportunities almost for them. As we see,
no, I think the TA wants to kill the PA. So
even if it would just end up being the straight one-on-one, yeah, TA would just.
I think TA would destroy her.
Destroy her.
Yeah, the refraction charges plus the meld bash plus the crit. Like, PA is gonna die instantly. She only has 1900 HP. It's like 3 hits from TA if there's a 1 crit in there.
Yeah. She still needs even more time just to have the rapier.
That meld bash is gonna
power.
come through the BKB as well.
Yeah, you're looking at Bane maybe then, I guess, to help set things up with the Fiend's grip.
Yeah, exactly. The Fiend's grip, we saw it there. It did not get canceled. It was. Shaker needs to watch out for that. I think that needs to be his priority, is protecting his TA.
It feels good to try to get those dunks, but if you get a little careless in trying to find the right dunk, you're absolutely right. He may not have the tools available at that point to stop the Bane.
Yeah. All this being said, honestly, the smart play from Viking GG is probably just to wait for another Aegis for your TA, so you don't really have to worry about that Fiend's grip at all, and then Shaker can just just have the liberty to play however he wants to. Do they need to wait for it? Probably not, but
it's like the safe play.
It's the smart play.
The smart and safe play.
I feel like sometimes safe has like a negative connotation to it, like you're kind of calling them like cowards almost.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
Do you agree or disagree?
I could see that. It's like the people who make the argument like you shouldn't say no problem because it insinuates there was a problem potentially.
And that's why people love watching Thompson play, right? Because they feel like he doesn't give a fuck.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Oh look!
Wow, sleep. Oh my God!
The glimmer.
Damn! That was really nice.
They tipped him.
I mean, give him the tip. That was a pretty nice sleep.
It was good.
Wow, that Nature's Prophet ult though does a wicked amount of damage. Viking GG, they're still approaching. They're still trying to enclose Na'Vi inside their ransacked base, and they do manage to crumble down 1 rack. So only 1 more rack structure between them and the Megas now.
Yeah, it's the catapult wave. The melee barracks or the range barracks had like 1 HP on it. Is the rapier finished? Not yet. Still a little bit of ways.
And Toby now joining in, all 5 from Viking GG here. They smoke under their own vision.
Roche could respawn in 45 seconds. This could actually be a good opportunity for Na'Vi.
If they can close out with a strong fight here, followed up with a Roche, certainly could be a good tipping point. Viking GG, though, begin their first steps inside to try to close this one out, get pushed back, now put their eyes back onto the racks, and that's when the glyph does get committed. Na'Vi waiting, holding out. Earthshaker, got to have eyes on where this Bane is.
What are they
also having eyes on the dunk. Na'Vi need to do something eventually, though. There's the jumping from Pasha. There's the follow-up. There's the Sonic
TA's
Wave.
Dead.
And they blast down the TA, and she's going to be forced to buy back.
Okay, Viking GG.
Now they got to do it again.
But the Rax is dead.
But they get the Megas.
Okay, I guess, yeah. Actually, they did the unsafe thing. They actually didn't wait for the Roche. They just went for it. And I guess it worked, right? You got the Megas.
Yeah, you got Megas. And now it's just on Na'Vi to see if they can defend against Megas and somehow work their way all the way through the base. It seems pretty damn grim.
Yeah, I think they just have too much firepower at this point.
Yeah. And here we see Viking GG trying to potentially go for full closure here. TA a lot of damage. There's the dunk, and he dunks so hard, it forces us into a hero hunt game.
Smiley face, smiley face, smiley face, Euro smiley face.
Yeah, the classic no ice smiley face.
Yeah, I don't know.
Triple chin.
Euro's weird chant.
not a fan of the smiley.
I like it. I'm just saying it's a little strange.
But it does look like Toby, unfortunately, did disconnect, which prompted this pause. So how big of a dunk is it? Pretty good dunk. It looks like Pasha's pretty much on the ropes here.
It's not going to win him the dunk competition, but
no,
it's respectable.
It's been good. It's been good. He's had a couple of strong hits, a couple of misses here. I'm looking at the buyback situation. There's not many available for Navi's side, so this may just be kind of the end of it, but they don't want to go out in this kind of fashion on an awkward pause.
However, there is a slight glimmer of hope here for Navi. If they do manage to kill the TA, she does not have a buyback, and Roshan is about to spawn. So if they kill the TA, get Rosh, defend Megas, I feel like there's still not enough time for them to walk down a lane and get a set of racks. And they would have to do that like 5 versus 4. And I think the 4 from Viking is still pretty strong, and they can hold their high ground.
Yeah. It feels like they'll have too much, at least long enough to delay out for another go from the TA side.
Let's break down this fight even further. Is Pasha dead?
Pasha is not. Oh, at this point, he is hit from the Echo. Luna's there.
TA is currently melded, not attacking. Dissimulate is up in less than a second, so this Dissimulate might be possible for him to disjoint the incoming meld strike.
Is it worth the Enchantress unsleeping Luna here to get in on this?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
I would say so. She is pretty strong.
That's just the right call to sacrifice yourself.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably, because Ench doesn't have like MKB or anything, so she's not really going to do anything.
And with Bane already committing his Fiend's Grip, obviously, he's after this sleep, he doesn't really have much to offer. So
no,
I don't think he can do much else in this fight.
Clockwork's got a hook shot up in 2 seconds, so he could try to get somebody. I don't know if he'll try and hook the Shaker, who's right here, or if he'll try to.
I don't think he wants to shake it, right? He just committed everything. Like, what else is he going to do? So maybe you think about.
You want the TA.
Yeah.
Or he could just go on the Luna.
But the positioning's so bad. Look how many people are between the Clockwork and the TA.
Incoming.
There's no way. Maybe he catches out the Luna, getting unslipped from the Enchantress.
I think Navi's going to win this team fight and then win the game.
Yeah? Damn. That's a brain blast right there, for me at least.
I'm from the future.
Dang. All right, here we go. Nature's Prophet's back. How will this game conclude? We'll be here and now. Clock looking around the corner, looking to go for the hookshot on TA. Can't quite find it.
They're both dead. Never.
I mean, well, they died, and it's over, Peter. The pause was much longer than the game.
I feel like maybe Navi was like lagging or something out of that pause.
Sorry about the pause. As Viking GG. My game crashes also, but.